I could finish this up in about 20 years. We could do another interview, and then I could wrap it all up real nice for you.
She is one of the most successful female vocalists and a true R&B queen. In 1993, she won a Grammy Award for Best New Artist and has gone on to win 5 more Grammys and sell over 40 million albums worldwide. This morning, we are so excited to be spending the next hour with Toni Braxton, starting now on Private Sessions. That was Toni Braxton performing one of her biggest blockbuster hits, not to mention one of her many #1 hits, Unbreak My Heart. Toni, welcome to the show. It is so great to have you here.
This is great.
You made it. Let me just tell you, I'm so excited. First of all, your new release is called Pulse, which I love the title because, of course, without one, we wouldn't be here.
You're right. Very good. Very good.
Creative. No, I've been reading a lot of reviews of the album, all great. One thing I keep catching a lot is that they're saying it's your most powerful and your most personal album to date. Would you agree with that?
I'd have to agree because this album to me is very personal because I never thought I would be able to record again. So being here and talking with you or just performing again, it's a dream come true again. So I feel like I'm getting a second turn, a second chance at my career.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now throughout your career, you've put out a lot of songs that deal with heartache and love.
Yeah.
Yet you always survive in your songs as well. Is that art imitating life or life mirroring
I think
art?
it's probably a combination of both because when I sing Unbreak My Heart now, it's a little bit more personal because I'm like, wow, because of my heart ailment, unbreak my heart, literally. So yeah, a little bit. Spin on words.
Yeah, and for those of you watching who don't know, we're definitely going to be talking about that a little bit later on in the show because I know you are a spokesperson for the Heart Association.
Definitely.
But back to the album, it's so exciting because I heard you've got some hot young guys you're working with, Trey Songz.
Yes, Trey. Yes, he's great.
You've got Neo and also Robin Thicke working with. Did you guys work together and collaborate? Because I know a lot of times that comes on after you've recorded the album.
Well, with Trey and I, Trey Songz, we collaborated after. I never met him actually until we performed the song live yesterday, live on television. And I've always been a fan of Robin Thicke. I mean, I love his voice; he's incredible. And Neo is an incredible writer, so I've always wanted to work with him.
And how was it? Was it a lot of fun?
It was a lot of fun. We never worked together though. We listen after. You never work in a studio together. No one does that anymore.
Yeah.
You do your part, you send it to them, and then they do their part, and it kind of goes back and forth.
Wow, that's so interesting. I always find that so interesting. I mean, a lot of times
digital helps.
Yeah,
being digital.
I bet. And you can swap things now online.
Yeah, and change it up quickly.
You know, speaking of that song yesterday, you kind of sneak that release to give a taste to your fans. How is that for you working today in social media and networking? Are you kind of an old school approach, or do you like communicating with your fans?
I love communicating. I do online things all the time. I tweet.
You do?
All the time.
You tweet?
I do.
At Toni Braxton?
Toni Braxton, yep, that's it. Very simple.
Got it.
Yep.
At Lynn Hoffman.
Oh, there you go.
But there's 2 underscores between my name. No one ever knows that. And then it goes to some other Lynn Hoffman.
Oh, there's 2.
Yeah. Can you believe it?
Okay. Have you met her? Have you seen her?
No, I think she's an author. I actually think she's a he.
Oh.
I think it's a male Lynn.
Okay. Sorry, Lynn.
But that's good to know, especially for people watching that. They can actually talk to you.
All the time.
And you respond to people?
Some things I do. Some things I kind of chuckle and laugh and just enjoy it. But yeah, I do a lot. Let them know what I'm doing for the day.
But that's what nice. It kind of makes it personal.
I agree. Yeah.
Is there anything else about the new album that you want to share that we may not know about?
Oh, God, this album, there's so many wonderful songs. Some songs that I loved initially and others I had to learn to love.
Really?
Yeah, there's a song on the album called Woman, and it's so emotional. I didn't feel like being emotional that day. Like for me as a singer, I try to narrate songs through my voice. And while performing that song, I was going through a separation at the time. And I was like, I don't feel like talking like this today. I don't want to talk about what my life is today. It wasn't like that yesterday, but today it was. And now that I hear the song, I go, well, you know, it's growing on me. I'm falling in love with it again.
Well, that's important because it is.
I shouldn't say again, I'm falling in love with it for the first time, I should say, yeah.
And that's even better.
Exactly. I mean, it's a wonderful, powerful song. On most of my past recordings, I talk to girls, talk to women. But this song, I'm talking to guys, how to treat us, how to get your woman, her attention. So it's more empowering for them this time.
Yeah, and it's a constant learning curve, I think, throughout life.
I agree.
Men are from Mars.
We're from Venus.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
All right, well, we need to talk some more. We're going to take a quick break.
Okay,
and we're going to hear much more from Toni. We're going to hear about how she grew up in a very strict religious household and was only allowed to listen to gospel music. Yeah, stay with us. You don't want to miss it. Join us next week for the most successful pop music duo of all time. I'm talking about none other than Daryl Hall and John Oates.